Hi my loves, welcome back again to the channel. It is Riri here again. As always, welcome back again to another self-development video. But before I go into this video, please, if you're watching and you're not subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button down below and join the fam. So guys, in this video I'm talking about how to handle the overwhelming stress that comes with being an adult in your 20s. It's like society has already set a timeline on things you should achieve, maybe when you clock a certain age or when you hit a certain mark in your life. I just don't understand, and that causes a whole lot of young adults to, hustle 24/7, and that also adds up to you feeling stressed out and burnt out. So guys, in this video I'm just going to talk about, because I'm also in my 20s and sometimes I also have this feeling of being so overwhelmed. I've also had been in this state of feeling stressed, and that's because it's like I'm trying to achieve something at a certain age, or by this month or by that month. I'm not saying you shouldn't have goals for yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't have things you aspire to achieve. But what I'm just trying to say is that you need to take things easy, okay? Feeling overwhelmed is a symptom of stress, is a symptom of you probably doing things way too much. Guys, I'm this type of person. I am I would call myself an overachiever, because I'll call myself an ambitious person, because I'm always wanting to hit this milestone or hit that milestone. But I remember one time I had to just have a rethink, and I told myself, girl, take it easy and calm down. That's because I was always complaining when things didn't work out how I wanted to be. Guys, I am complaining. I'm in a constant state of stress, and I'm either calling this friend or that friend, lamenting, and that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. That's why I had to just tell myself that, rejoice, you're doing okay, you're doing good, and you're also going to do well in the future. You just gotta take things easy, because there's so many young adults there that are doing the unbearable thing, doing the unthinkable stuff just to be in some certain societal class, or just to have some certain things. I'm not here to judge anybody, but I am just here to tell all of us to take things easy, okay? We should take things one step at a time. I'm just gonna give quick tips. If you're currently in the state of overwhelming stress, you're worried, you're in the state of depression, or you're feeling down because maybe you're not hitting some certain financial milestone or work career milestone or academic milestone in your life, or you're not hitting some certain goals in your life, this video is for you. This video is just me here telling you that you are doing well, you are doing okay. It may seem like you are not doing nothing, but I'm sure you are taking baby steps in order to be where you want to be. I'm sure you're taking baby steps in order to achieve the certain goal you want to achieve, but you need to take things one day at a time. But if you're currently in the state of stress, one thing you need to do is, you need to first of all identify what exactly is making you feeling overwhelmed. What exactly is making you feel stressed? Because once you're overwhelmed, trust me, you're already in that state of stress. So you need to sit down and identify and literally reflect, what exactly is putting me in this particular position. So first of all, you need to figure out what exactly is making you feel overwhelmed. Is it work? Is it school? Are things going on in your life that is too much for you to handle? The very first step is you figuring out what exactly is making you feel overwhelmed. But I would say for majority of folks in their 20s, plus me too, most of the time is maybe because I'm not hitting some certain goals that I set for myself. So I sat down and I took stock of that. Okay, this is what is exactly that's putting me in this constant state of stress. So the second thing now you need to do is, you need to now identify what exactly is within your control, because there are some certain times things are beyond your control. There's nothing you can do about it. For example, if you apply to a certain job and you're not selected, that is way beyond your control. There's nothing you can do about that. But the only thing you can do is, okay, what exactly did I do wrong in my resume, and how can I probably reapply, or what are the things I can improve that will make me a more competitive candidate? So just focus on things that are within your control, and just know that those things are within your control. Just try your best. That's just the best you can do, is to just try putting your best foot forward, be it in your workplace, be it in your personal goal or your business, whatever it might be. take baby steps and just do things that are within your control first of all. And this is something that I am also trying to practice more often. Just practice that feeling, practicing meditation, just being in that state of calmness, being in that state of peace. And one thing that I do is to journal. Sometimes I just pick up my iPad or pick up my notebook and I just write whatever is in my mind. That helps me let some things out. Maybe there's some certain things I don't want to speak to a friend about, I don't want to speak to nobody about. I just write it down, and that really helps. So if journaling is not a thing for you, you could look into journaling, you could look into meditation, and just clear your mind, because when you're constantly holding things in your mind, it piles up, and that would constantly make you feel overwhelmed and you're just panicking, you're just in that state of stress. So please practice those things that puts your mind at ease, that puts your mind in a state of calmness. And one thing I want to stress is, please do not go into some toxic things like doing drugs, doing excessive alcohol, just to let things go, just to relieve that stress, just to relieve that feeling of being overwhelmed. Please and please and please, you need to learn how to control yourself and just channel that energy into something else, like exercising. Channel that into something else, like going out with friends, maybe going to cool your head somewhere, maybe in a nice restaurants, or just hanging out with friends. Trust me, that helps. But turning to things like drugs and alcohol will just make your situation worse. So please and please, do not let that stress or that overwhelming thing you're feeling at that point make you do things that you end up regretting. Please learn to control yourself at that point. Learn to just be in the state of calmness. It's easier said than done, but there is something that with practice you're gonna get it done. So please avoid any form of drugs, excessive alcohol whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, whenever you're feeling stressed. And I've said this in my previous video, writing a gratitude list or writing down things you're grateful for, it helps you appreciate your journey. It helps you appreciate the steps you are right now. It helps you appreciate the goals that you've achieved, and probably you didn't know that, you didn't see it as a big deal. That's because you're always constantly on the go, and that is not a bad thing. But honestly, as I said earlier, just take things easy and be appreciative of things you've achieved and things you're also going to achieve in the future. Just have that gratitude list. Have that book where you just write down things that you're grateful for, be it family, friends, yourself, or things you've even achieved. That's why it's really, really important to celebrate small wins, guys. I can't stress this enough. For me now, at this point in my life, any small thing, if I hit 500 subscribers on this channel, I am celebrating. If I hit 1K, I am celebrating. That is just me celebrating my small win, because at the end of it, all of these things adds up. So you can't always, don't put away your small wins as, oh, this is not a big deal. Please celebrate if you can and be happy about your baby steps, be happy about your little wins, be happy about it, guys. That would really, really help a lot. And this is something I usually do whenever I feel so overwhelmed and I have really, really close friends that I can speak to about some things that are going through my mind or some things that are going through my head. Speak to your loved ones or friends, people that you trust, your trusted buddies about this. It just clears your mind. Connecting with your friends or loved ones just helps release the stress. Honestly, for me, when I speak to some of my friends, like, I feel good, I feel happy, because we encourage each other. That's why it's really important to have really good circle, like your circle of friends. It should be quality over quantity, because there are some of my certain friends that if any of us are going through some certain stuff, we call ourselves, encourage ourselves, and we are back, we feel good and energized. So please have loved ones, family, friends you could speak to when things aren't going so well, when you're in that state of stress or you're in that state of feeling overwhelmed. I've come to the very end of my video. These are little practical tips that I do on a daily basis whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed. And most importantly, I'm a Christian, so I speak to God. I pour my heart to God on some certain things that are way beyond my control, because I know at this point there is nothing that I can do that will change the situation. So guys, guys, to my young adults out there, just know you're doing fine. Just know you're doing a great job, and celebrate your small wins, and know that you have so many years ahead of you and you're going to achieve more. Have your goals, have your aspirations, but take things one day at a time. Okay, so guys, I've come to the very end of this video. Let me know what do you think about this, and how are you handling whenever you're feeling overwhelmed or whenever you're feeling stressed. What are the things you do to put yourself in a state of ease? Let me know down in the comment section. As always, guys, stay happy, stay blessed, stay cheerful, and I'll see you all in my next one. Mwah.